Yo, what's up everybody, FornaTRON here, and today we are back again with our remastered Elden Ring Easy Mode Beginner's Guide, which is also going to include the brand new Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. In the previous episode, we went through Rael Caria and we took out the Red Wolf boss, and we also took out Ranni, and then we did some tidy up things, and now we're ready to just continue progressing throughout the game. So let's get into it. Okay, so your homework assignment was to go to Liurnia and take out the Evergaol boss here, which is just a big troll. There's also an extra one that you can do way over here at the beginning. So if you go to the Nomadic Merchant and then go to the Spirit Stream that's just up ahead and jump up, there's another Evergaol there, and it's just an NPC enemy. And then you're also supposed to go over here and then go up, and then there was a big kind of dragon boss that was a pain in the bitch, but there was also two summons there that can help you out. But yeah, so you did that. Should have a little bit of money. We got 39 G's for that, so pretty nice. Let's use that and level up right now. I want 38 dex, and let's get a little bit more endurance. I'm still feeling good about our health. Like, I like that one of our flasks like completely heals us and nothing really like hits us that hard anyway. Okay, so now that we've done that, what we're going to do now is we could take on the main boss of Caelid, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go all the way back up in Liurnia, and then we're going to go here to the road to the manor. And once we're here, we're going to hug the right side of the cliff here. There's going to be some magic stuff shooting at us. That's coming from the castle. And then now we can cross over here. And then grab the side of grace. Okay, first things first, immediately go inside and then go to the right. Don't grab that item. It's a trap. Jump up here. Go in this room. Kill this guy. Grab this cookbook right here, and then we're gonna warp back to the main gate. Okay, now that we're warped back here, we're gonna go back inside. We're not gonna go through the main gate because there's two big hands that are ready to ambush us. We are gonna go to the left and then run up over here. And watch out, there's all these hands on the ground, so don't run into them because they'll grab you. Just hug the left. Don't pick up any of the items off the ground. I know you're fucking gremlin, item gremlins. Just resist. I'm gonna run over here. Jump up on these stairs. Run through here. Run. And then we get this side of grace right here. Okay, you can sit down if you need to. We're gonna run out here. We're gonna run across this bridge. Go to the right. There's these little like daggers in the ground, so just avoid those. There's one right there, so let's just keep to the right. Be ready to zigzag. One right there. All right, let's go up these steps, get our stamina back. And let's ride the elevator up. Okay, and then we got another side of grace. Okay, sit down if you need to. We're gonna go out here, and there's a golden seed over here, and there's a big wolf. Do a jump R2. Do an L2. And that should be enough. Behind us, there's another wolf. Easy. Okay, so this way, if you're a spaz, you just go through the main entrance and there's a big troll dude there and there's a bunch of shit. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna go to the left, run and jump across here, climb up the ladder. Go over here, kill this guy. Go up top here, there's a dude over here that we can sneak behind and kill. Okay, stay in a crouch position and then hug the left wall over here. Okay, and we're gonna run and do an L2 on these guys. Another one's gonna drop down, do the same thing. Crushed. Okay, so here you can save scum if you want. This is a really easy boss. But you can save scum if you need to. I'd probably recommend it. We're gonna do our buff. Gonna sip you up. Use gold foul foot. Two-hand my weapon. Gonna do jump R2. Gonna do a charge R2. And miss. Do an L2, R2. Let's try to get off a jump R2. Nice, get an L2. Done deal. Easy, that boss didn't even have a chance. Okay. Light this bonfire. I don't really think we need to go over that boss's moveset. Like, it's just honestly... just roll, dodge. Like, with our weapon being at the state that it's at, crush that thing. Okay. We're gonna run here, jump up on Torrent. We're gonna go to the left. There's gonna be a big ass dragon here, but the dragon is not really a boss. It's kind of like just a story event, because we only need to get its health down to halfway. You don't even need to do that, honestly. Jump, R2, roll, let's do an L2, R2, it's gonna do an attack, jump, R2, completely miss, let's hide behind here, that failed, jump up on Torrent, completely miss. He's gonna drop down, just roll at the last second, and he's gonna fuck off. It's not necessary. You can literally just run past him and then quit your game out. I'm gonna kill that last dog, just so he doesn't come back at us for revenge. Okay, we're gonna run through this place and fucking knock over a bunch of shit. Grab this site of grace. Run up here. All right. Run through here and look who it is.
Oh, I believe it pleaseth Radahn. I have no...
Say you have no particular reason.
Wilt thou end? I am the wit that I might well.
Say you'll serve Ranni the Witch.
But I require... Good. There is. I have called... Heed not. I am sure.
You're gonna see this icon appear on our left side to show that we can't like use our weapon because there's a bunch of NPCs here. It's to prevent us from like hurting NPCs. Now we're gonna go back down and we're gonna talk to all of the different NPCs. Just run out their dialogue. So EG's here.
Again, a Carian Run told I will. I never for do forgive. Let us get together. together.
Okay. And then if we go down here, there's Blaidd.
Glad to have you. Well, I'm still in the Eternals. I'm planning to go see if I can. I'm going to see if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay, and then we go in here, and then there's Celivis.
Yes, I don't know what since I asked. I come and pay should if it were up, but who?
Now we can go sit at the site of grace. And now we can warp out of here. Cool. And because of that, we can progress Blaidd's questline if we want to. So he's back here. And yeah, we can do that. Like, it's kind of not necessary, but I'll show you. So we're going to go to this spot in Limgrave. And we're going to go to Fort Height. Okay, so now that we are at Fort Height West, we are going to run all the way to this spot here. And this isn't really necessary, but it's just if you want to progress the Ranni storyline a little bit. And it's also like a little optional area. And there is, I think, a remembrance boss here. All right, maybe they're not a remembrance boss, but it's just an area that you can do on the side if you want. I'll just get us to the spot, and then we're just going to move on. All right, where are you at? There you go. Okay, so it's this big area here. This is an early game area because you're supposed to like kind of discover this while you're going through Limgrave. This is a big wow moment for a lot of people. This is a long elevator ride, so I'm just gonna fast forward. Okay, massively long elevator. So light up this lamp right here, or this side of grace. We don't have the map for this area yet because it's an underground level, but you can hop on torrent in this area. There's nothing really in this area that you need or want. It's all low level stuff, but pick it up to your heart's desire. All these enemies are pushovers. They are resistant to slash damage, so our weapon's not really the best for them. Yeah, Golden Rune 4, not that much money, but money's money, right? Okay, turn around out here. Big crab right there if you pick up that item. Oh, he still came out. That's funny. And then there's another side of grace right here. Okay, so the shtick for this area is there's all these little pyres that you light the fire, light flame. There's one over there in that direction behind me. And they're all throughout this area. Once you light them all, it'll say like a power has arisen somewhere else. Here's the map fragment. And then that elk at the end will become interactable and you'll have a boss fight. But if we hug this right wall over here, you'll see someone off in the distance. Look who it is. It's our good friend Blaidd. He's just hanging out. So he came here before us, and he's trying to inspect, like, how to get the item that Ranni wants him to get. I would quit out here because there's dudes that shoot arrows, and you don't want them and you don't want them to aggro Blaidd.
Apologies, I can see I've tried all the...
So he's just like,
Let's give him a...
I can't figure out how to get to where we need to go, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you should go speak to Celivis. If you go talk to Celivis, he basically just says, like, go to Caelid. And it's pretty much to, like, start the Radahn fight. Which we've already, like, activated, so we can do that. But as an optional thing, you can go through here and then light all the pyres and then activate the boss fight. Do that on your own time. I don't think it drops that many runes, but it's a fun little boss fight. And yeah, cool. All right. Let's get out of here. Okay, so we're going to go to Caelid and we're going to go to the Southern Aeonia Swamp Bank. And we're going to do Milicent's questline. So we're going to get her shit started. But we have to go to a boss that's right in the middle of this tree structure here. We actually can go to Inner Aeonia. Okay, so now that we've warped to Inner Aeonia, we're going to be running in here, and then the boss is just standing right there. It's an NPC boss, so, and it summons other phantoms, so we kind of just want to get our hits off and then kind of get our distance, so we kite the NPC enemies towards us and then get a little bit of distance from the main boss, and then just rinse repeat. So this might be a bit tricky. I would definitely save scum here if I were you, so save scum right now. But yeah, so let's buff up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a jump attack and then do a charged R2 and then L2 R2 combo. So charge attack, let's get some stamina, and then L2 R2 miss. Okay, get the stagger. Let's get a charged R2. And let's get a little bit of distance from these fucking NPCs. Okay, let's get some more distance. Heal up. We could probably even just run by him and fucking hit him. Or not. Hey, it was worth trying though. Let's get these bitches way over here. Okay. One last hit. Done. Easy. I gotta keep forgetting to use my gold foul feed, but we could have earned more money there. All right, let's light this bitch up. Rest of the grace. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is there's a little hut behind here that we're gonna go to. Yeah, it's like over here. Like up and around here, I'm pretty sure. Always just go up this way. If you go around the front, there's a dog sitting there. So right here that we're going to. There's this dude on the inside. His name's Gowrie.
Oh, I'd hoped a strapping. Don't fret. Should you I would teach.
Just run out his dialogue, hear the request.
Your name resting? Oh, as go on. Well, the work of a can you give me as well, mate? Can as well, mate?
Okay, and then once you've run out his dialogue, you just have to quit your game out and then reload your game. Okay, then when we go in here, he'll have an item for us.
I will reward.
The unalloyed gold needle, and he wants us to give it to Milicent. So Milicent is right over here at this church. Okay, and then now we can give her the needle.
Well, my flesh, it is a curse. You are to quell, but never mind. I would rather than would you mind? Well,
Okay, so she's basically like, oh, that makes me feel better. So she's being eaten away by scarlet rot, and that needle stops the rot from spreading. So she's kind of relieved. Get that?
my apology. Everything, even the night. Not that I could, but I'm with the needle. My destiny. It's all thanks. My name is Min. I'm with the needle. My destiny.
Okay, so she's basically like, all right, I'm gonna find out my destiny, where I came from, blah 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 blah, that kind of stuff. All these Aeonian butterflies. I think you can make rot pots with these. I'm probably never gonna make any, but that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to Gowry's little shack here. So I think the closest site of grace is the Heart of Aeonia. Okay, and then she's gonna be here. She's looking for the dude, but he's gone.
So I decided I've only perhaps. Well, I must. Well, I must.
Okay, and if you reload the game, she's gone and Gowry's back, and he's like, oh,
You've been as thank of the lost.
you did good. And then you can tell her she paid a visit.
It seems that, however, no, as I've is to be.
And he has some sorceries that he can teach you. Okay, so now that we got that started, if you go back, Milicent's gone. You'll see that her icon's no longer here. But she's now way up in Atlas Plateau. And if we go to... Yeah, if we go to the Erdtree grazing hill, and we turn around, she is hanging out over here.
In truth, the Scarlet as such, though rather than realize I could have ate. Now after unleash, I should like, I think she's in the land. Now she's passed.
So she's giving you like hints that Millennia, who we're after, is in the Northern Lands. And she's like, if I had an arm, like I could help you. And we do go find her an arm. But we're not going to do that just yet. I just wanted to get those two storylines started. So we got Ranni the Witch, and then we also got Milicent going. Basically now we're just going to head to Caelid. So we are going to go down. Let's do this site of grace right here, the Southern Aeonia Swamp Bank. And then from here, just turn around. Go back to where we got the map fragment earlier. And then we're going to go down this way. And there's a golden seed up ahead. Let's just keep going. Just try to avoid all these dogs. I find if we just go straight from here, you're gonna be fine. There's a big group of dudes over here. Just jump past here. Go through here. And there's a site of grace right here. And they're all gonna fight. You'll notice that we have a warp point here. If you do not see this warp point, it's obviously because you haven't been following the guide, and it's also because you haven't gone to Atlas Plateau yet. You have to just touch anywhere, any site of grace in Atlas Plateau, and then that'll trigger this warp point to work. If you haven't gone to Atlas Plateau yet, that's why there's no warp point there. Let's sit down at the site of grace. And I think, oh, we can add another charge with that golden seed we just got. And let's level up. Let's go more vigor. And we're just shy of another level, but let's use the warp point. Okay, so it's going to take us to the opposite side of Redmane Castle. And this is where the Radahn festival is beginning. We're going to light this up. And let's see if we could spend a little bit of money to get an extra level. That should do it. I remember when I first got to Radahn, I was like level 70 or something, so we're kind of low. But this is where I'm going to leave it for this episode because I want the next episode to be quite lengthy to go over the mechanics of Radahn. But what you can do as a little bit of homework is I want you to go to the area that we discovered that's underground. And I want you to take out that boss that's there by lighting all those pyres, and then you can just defeat everything and then just pick everything up. Other than that, I think that's good enough. Just do that for now. And then I'll see you guys in the next one.